Hello everybody, Third here. I don't want to do this. What I've got to. Honestly. This is stupid, honestly. It's ridiculous. The worst thing you've ever done. Okay, alright, I'll do it. Hello everybody, Third here. Welcome to Relax with Illustrator Jones. I've no idea what this is all about, honestly. I've given up on him. I think he's lost the plot. I really do. I think he should be sectioned, I really do, honestly. Why he thinks anybody in their right mind would want to watch this rubbish? Honestly. He doesn't listen to me, but never mind. Just, play along. And if you like the video, by some miracle, please leave a like and subscribe. That'd be lovely. Yeah, it wouldn't be sad at all. No. Thank you for watching our video. See you soon.
Hello everybody. This is the second time I'm doing this. For some reason it didn't record. Including the actual drawing. Can you see the pencil there stopped midway and then all of a sudden there's all the pencil? Because I don't know what's going on here. Something's not right. Anyway, don't listen to Furt. I think it's because of the music. He thinks it's some sort of spa and that it's a chill out session because it's quite relaxed and laid back music. So yeah, he's getting a bit shirty and he's getting a bit full of himself. Is that alien? Honestly, he told me the other day he doesn't come from Steppington. Actually, I said to him, "Go back to Steppington, you little Herbert." Anyway, he told me he doesn't come from Steppington. I thought he did. I gotta find out now where he actually comes from. I'm sure he told me he came from Steppington when he unfortunately landed here. Appeared on my doorstep. "Please, can you give me some help? Crash my spaceship." Honestly, soft I am. That's what it is. Daft. I'm daft. "Yes," I said, come on in. First contact with an alien. "Please don't tell anybody." Oh dear. I've not been able to get rid of him since. He's like a leech, honestly. Eats everything. He's eaten me out of house and home. Still hasn't fixed his spaceship. Anyway, you're not here to hear about that little pain in the bottom. Yes, for some reason it didn't record the pencil and then it didn't record the end bit as well. I don't know what's going on with the software. I have no idea. Thing is, I wanted to, with everything going wrong with this project, this is the second time I'm doing the voiceover. All the bits and pieces were missing, the pencil, the end bit. I liked the drawing so much. I don't normally like my work, but I really was happy with this. And he was like, "Oh no." So not 10 minutes ago, I finished all the voiceover and then went to play it back and, oh, no, it's gone. Only had the first, 10 seconds? Oh, half an hour down the drain, gas bagging, telling you all sorts of things you'll never ever hear now. Why? It's because it's lost in the ether of time and space. And I was two minds whether to pack it all in, shut off the monitors and the computer and go, right, that's enough. I've had enough. I'm not doing it anymore. And just start a new video, but I still like the finished product of this one and I still want you to see it. Anyway, it might work this time. I don't know why it's doing it. It seems to be that Filmora, for some reason, if there's other software going in the background, it throws up a glitch. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. I'm only guessing. Anyway, back to the drawing. Adding all the detail now. So you saw the pencil briefly, and you saw it about quarter inked. Now you're going to see it all inked now. I'm watching this for about the 50th time. Yeah, and adding all the detail, little spots and blemishes. So it's been a tough day. It really has been a tough day. But I still want to try and make some sort of video out of this so that you can see what you can produce from a scribble sketch. Yeah, you can come up with anything. Yeah, I like the monster. What it was, the last... No, it wasn't the last one. What was the last one? Oh, the last one was the loony lobster. Before the loony lobster, I did the killer mushroom. And the killer mushroom had a dude in his belly that he'd just eaten. Tasty, and he was trying to get out. And I liked that. I thought, I like that. So this one, I did a little alien inside this big alien's belly. And he's got like a control box on his head. If you notice on top of his brain, there's some sort of electronic equipment to control the beast. I have not thought about how he actually gets in and out of the monster. Yeah, I didn't go down that road. Too dangerous. Too dangerous. Yeah, I didn't do that. So, but he's in there anyway, and he's got his little controls, and he's guiding him towards Seamus Gumshoe, and he's going to eat Seamus Gumshoe. Because on Steppingdom, it's Steppingdom is directly on the other side of the sun from the Earth, so you can't see it from the Earth. It's hidden. So as we go around, it goes around too, and it's invisible to us. And what it is a collection of big slabs of planets that have broken off, and you know, when planets explode and collide, and they've all mushed together to make this big staircase of slabs of planets. And it's not really a planet, you see. It's not round, it's just big chunks of planet. Anyway, not people, but aliens have colonized this floating junkyard, which is quite beautiful in places. It's got, you know, all the trees and everything. It's quite pretty. Yeah, and all these creatures, these aliens have colonized it and made it their home. And Seamus Gumshoe, who has a backstory of he ends up on Steppingdom, and he grows up there from a little boy. He lands on there as a little boy, and he becomes an FIB agent, a Fibbington Investigation Bureau agent, and he is on the Alien and Monster team with his friend MacMahon the bear. So yeah, and he has to get rid. He has to police them because they're so very naughty. They go around eating things and eating people and trying to take it over and make Steppingdom into a base. It's hard to say that, Steppingdom. So yeah, that's the story. That's where they all live. Now I thought that Furt comes from Steppingdom, but he doesn't. He said he comes from elsewhere, and he won't tell me where, which is a bit worrying. Because why wouldn't he want to tell me where he's from?
Mind your own business, you nosy poo.
Hey, Furt, stop it! Would you interrupt the video? Honestly, who do you think you are? Oh, honestly, that blinking alien. I'll give you nosy poo. So there you go, look, a bit more cross-hatched. Did you see me turn the paper around? That's because I can have the cross-hatching look different to everything else. What I'm trying to say is the cross-hatching can look very boring if you do it all in one direction. So move the paper around and get your lines to move in different directions. And it makes the drawings look a lot more interesting. Because if you just go, across on everything in the same direction, it looks very boring. So, you go vertically, top to bottom, then on an angle, then maybe from side to side. It's just, or even little curves. They work well, not necessarily straight lines. So yeah, it's just to make it interesting and not boring. Make it look like you've put a bit of effort into it. So yeah, all that. If you notice the tentacles going behind the body are darker because they're in shade. So I've added the black line to that so that they're in shade. You do more with the colour later on. But go and get your pen and paper, have a go. Even if you don't draw this one, draw your own monsters. There's endless amounts of monster that you can draw. I'm drawing little hairs now on his tootsies and on his knees. Because he wouldn't be all smooth, he's a bit hairy. A little bit hairy. Oh, more wires, more control wires. Little bits of detail on the control box now. Yeah, won't be long before we get to some colour. Oh, well, first of all though, I've got to ink up Seamus Gumshoe. Now, when I drew Seamus Gumshoe, I hadn't drawn him for it's quite a while actually. It's months ago, or I thought even longer, possibly. I forgot what he looked like. I forgot how to draw him. It's close enough. Yeah, you'll see on the Looney Lobster video. That's the second time I'm drawing, because these are back to front now, because I wasn't going to use this video, you see. I was going to just chuck it to one side and go, right. I am thinking that might have been a good idea, to be honest with you, because everything's gone wrong with it. Absolutely everything's gone wrong. He looks like him. It's all right. If, like I said on the other video, he's heavily influenced by Indiana Jones and Blade Runner, and if you notice, there's a theme there of Harrison Ford movies. Oh, much to my mum and dad's horror. They regret the day they took me when I was 11 to see Raiders of the Lost Ark. My mother goes, "Oh, why did we do that?" I just liked it a lot. Dear me. Yeah, cross-hatching again now. Is shadow. The leg behind is in shadow. The arm behind his body is in shadow. Bit of detail on his shoes. Ah dear. Let's hope this works. Yeah, bit of shadow under his feet now and on his, but just to make it look like he's actually standing on the ground. Otherwise, it has a tendency to look like they're floating in midair. So put a bit of ground underneath their feet. It won't be long before we start colouring. Don't worry, guys, it'll be over soon. It feels like I've been doing this all day. Oh, wait a minute, I have. Oh, I did a load of work on it this morning and the video didn't work, so oh dear. I ran out of space on the hard drive, that's what it was. Worked out that these videos take up so much space when you're doing them. And, I got a 2 terabyte hard drive. And you have 7 megabytes left. 7 megabytes. So of course it wouldn't record anymore, would it? Hey, there's the thing, Filmora. Why don't you do it so that there's a warning come up, alerting you to tell you that you're running out of disk space? That would be good. Unless I've missed it somewhere on here and it's already a feature. But yeah, some sort of alert that comes up saying running out of disk space, and you know, you can save that half and then start again. Have the option to switch over to another hard drive or something. That would be a good idea, that, because I've done it twice now. I forgot to delete old files and I've run out of space. You know, I got 2 terabytes, should be enough. Might invest in a bigger hard drive. Oh, here we go, colour. So I've gone for a yellowy green, but it had to be green, this alien, didn't it? It had to be green. It had to be green. And so very mean. Oh dear. What am I subjecting you to? You'll never watch anything now if I start singing. Sound like a scalded cat. Yeah, I left his hands a different colour. I wanted some contrast. And what goes well with green? Red. So if you use a pinky with the red, or with the green, sorry, it'll look good. Yeah, put some darker greens in now for shading. I will be adding a blue as a shader later, but this just gives you a general feeling of shadow. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I don't know what I've mentioned now, because I've done the voiceover once already and I can't remember what I've said. But there's so many places you can get different alcohol markers from now. You get so many different brands, and not all of them are expensive like Copic. Because I do it for a living, that's why I bought them, you see. It's, you know, but when you're a kid, you're not going to go out and go, right, I want an entire set of Copic pens. Cost you a small fortune. But they are brilliant because you can replace the nibs. You can actually buy refills of all the different colours. So you know, you can pour the ink back in it. They're very, very good. They're expensive, but they last for ages. I think I go darker again. Do I? Do I go? No, I don't now. What am I doing? Oh, yellow spots. Yellow spots. I have noticed, I think it's on the last video I did, I talk about myself in the third person. Oh, look what he's doing. Daft. You daft idiot. Yeah, yellow spots. Wait a minute. Where's Fert? He hasn't said anything. It worries me, see, when it goes quiet and you haven't heard from him. Then something will happen. Guaranteed. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming up to 20 minutes time. And hopefully everything has worked. And you're all still watching. All. You're all still watching and not bored out of your tree. And the recording has worked, hopefully. So, it is open. Yeah, I got a new video coming out on Friday. What date is that? It's the 25th today. Oh, on the 27th, 7 o'clock on Friday. Oh, why am I telling you that now? Because this is going to come out after that, yeah. Great big ninny. Oh, honestly. If you had a brain, you'd be diddly. Absolutely deadly. Wait a minute. Ferd hasn't made a rude noise yet. What's going on? It's been utter carnage, I'm afraid, this today. Utter carnage. For you who don't speak French, that is carnage. Yeah, filthy little thing. Anyway, as usual, if you go to the description of this video, there is a link to my website, and you can download a free copy, black and white copy of this drawing, and colour it in yourself, or copy from it, or whatever you want. Hopefully not to screw up and throw in the bin. But then again, I wouldn't blame you if you did. But no, if you want to download it, yeah, it don't cost anything. There's also other links to my Etsy store. You can buy colouring in sheets that I've done as a colouring in book, which with high detailed images for you to colour in, and single pictures as well. If you don't, if you got a couple of quid spare, then you can download a funny picture to colour in. Right, I've got Patreon. If you want to join me on Patreon, that would be lovely, and become a patron. And hopefully I can carry on doing these videos and encourage everybody to draw and paint and have a go. Also, you can see me on Facebook. I've got my own website, obviously. Yeah. And please subscribe if you like the video, and leave a like or a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to see what you've drawn. It doesn't have to be monsters or anything. It can be anything. Just send me your drawings. Let's have a look. Oh, on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, so you could send me pictures on Instagram, couldn't you? I forgot about that. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'd love to see, that you've had a go at drawing. Well, then again, some of you, I know a lot of kids like drawing. Send me your drawings. Let's have a look. I think if you join Patreon, I'll and you send me some work, some drawings, I'll show them on one of the videos. That'd be interesting. Bit of gore now. You have to have a bit of gore. Oh yes, you do. He's a monster, and he's... Oh! Ah, okay. We're gonna colour in his tentacles now. Yeah. Here we go. So I just put in a layer of pink on now. It's the same all over. With these pens, I don't have to worry really about going over the spots, because if you went around each spot, you'd be there forever. So I just go straight over it and then back over it with the yellow, and the yellow shows up really well anyway. Alright, it's not a pure yellow, it's tainted by the colours underneath it, but it's still alright. Still works well. As well as can be expected. Yeah, darker pink again. Here we go. So making sure that you remember that some of those tentacles go behind his body and behind other tentacles. So those right behind will be dark. Yeah, like that one there, look, needs to go behind. There you go. So oh, yellow spots. So I remember saying this before, but don't be tempted to use too many different colours, because you can make it look confusing. So if you just stick to a few colours, like I've got a green, yellow, pink and red, I haven't really gone any more. Because if you go and like stick different colour spots although it might look really nice, prove me wrong, colour it in yourself and send it to me on Instagram. And yeah, I'll have a look. And if it looks good, I'll do it myself. Yeah, red suckers again on the tentacles. Just makes them stand out a bit more. When I was doing this, I didn't realise how many suckers I'd actually put on. It was blinking loads of them. Loads and loads and loads of suckers. And now, hopefully, I'm going to... Am I? No. I'm going to draw the little fella in the tummy. Oh, there we go. Oh, thinking. Aha. Oh, no, I'm not. Blinking heck. I'm doing the machinery on his head. So I'm just using a cool grey colour there, just to make it look like metal. And this is control box. Just two different types of grey. I might do a robot next time. I might watercolour, I don't know. I'm not sure. After this, there we go. I'm going to do the little fella inside his tummy now. Now, please, I don't know how he gets inside his tummy. I don't know where the hatch is. I didn't go down that road. I stayed away from it. I was like, no, don't go there, Chris. So there is some mechanism that allows him to get inside his tummy and drive him along like a car. Or it could be some sort of, I don't know, what do they call them? Actually part of the big monster. I don't know. I know one thing, they're very naughty and they keep eating people. Seamus Gumshoe has discovered them and he always ends up running away from them. Have you noticed? He ends up legging it. You won't have noticed. Well, you will have noticed, hopefully, from the last video. Now, I hope you can forgive me for all the bits that are missing and still enjoy the video. Oh yeah, because the bits that are missing, when I put all the Posca pen on, the white bits, for some reason nothing recorded, I don't know. But anyway, it finished up okay. Little yellow suit. Oh, shadows, here we go. Put some shadows in. This makes it look a lot more 3D when you put the shadows in. See, the back of his head, the little alien, I've made it into shadow now, and it makes him look like he's actually inside the monster. That he's, he's in a little cubbyhole. There we go. Putting those tentacles that are at the back in blue. There you go, look. Because they're behind his body, behind the other tentacles. So, they would be in shadow. And in his mouth, if you look at the teeth at the back of his mouth, inside his mouth, it's a lot darker, so those teeth will be in shadow again. Yeah, don't use a dark blue, just use a lightish blue. I used to use a lot lighter blue, but I prefer. Yeah, I like the blue. Anyway, we're coming up to the end of the video now. It's coming up to its 30 minutes. I apologise for not having the rest of the, the putting the Posca on and finishing the colours and everything. I'm not entirely sure even if I finished colouring in Seamus Gumshoe. I can't. No, I don't. So, thank you ever so much for watching. Sorry about the mess up. And there it is, finished. Hope you like it. You can see all the white bits now. See you soon. Bye.
Illustrator Jones just wanted to say a huge thank you to Duck on Mayeth and Michael Howe for becoming our latest Patreon members. If you would like your name called out and shown on the screen and receive access to other members-only content, please join Illustrator Jones on Patreon. We thank you for your kind support.